Well, we can't have you recording the airport, okay?
Well, that's too bad. I'm going to do it anyways. Hey everybody, Pink Camera Magic here, and welcome to my channel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to revisit an audit that I did with Chitown Sue back in Chicago. And the reason I wanted to revisit this audit in particular is because this is the catalyst to a lot of my issues that happened in Cook County. This actually occurred 1 month prior to my arrest from Lieutenant Malazzo and Sergeant Larson that the lawsuit was on, and all the depositions that you've seen online. This was really the catalyst to that, and I was involved in the same court system due to this audit in particular. Additionally, there's a lot of things that I would do differently. It's very cringeworthy, and it was really, really difficult for me to watch this just because the cringe level is so high. I would do things so much differently. There's a lot of different things I would do, and I'm going to go ahead and point some of those things out. So I want to go ahead and, like I said, revisit this audit, and I will discuss the outcome at the end. So be sure to stay tuned if you want to find out what happened.
Employee or your,
Oh, okay.
your videography on postal property. Okay, that's the reason why?
Thanks for the refresher.
Okay. Can I ask the nature of your visit? No reply?
Poster 7 here?
Pardon now?
You have a poster 7 here?
There could very well be one in the interior working floor.
Thanks.
Can I ask the nature of your visit? May I ask the nature of your visit?
Thank you.
Just recording.
No. Just reporting.
Place can't survive without these
On
guys.
federal property, you're reporting.
It's a public
Bingo.
accessible area.
Ding, 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 ding.
Why don't you go check the poster 7?
Okay. Have a great day, ladies.
Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about Poster 7. Poster 7 basically is the rules that govern the post office. Now, the post office, it is government, but it's sort of like a sub-government entity. It is taxpayer funded, but it's also funded by the purchases that we make with like the posts, with the stamps and things like that. Now, what the Poster 7 says, it talks about photography, and it says that photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or the installation head. So basically, when it comes to post offices, we the people have delegated rulemaking to a board or a committee that's chosen. I don't know if they're chosen or if we vote them in. I'm not exactly sure, but we actually choose them to create rules, and it's at their discretion that they can choose whether or not to allow people to take photographs or not. So there's no actual rule or law about that. It's basically at their discretion. Now you're going to see videos and stuff where postmasters say, yes, it's okay to film, or they're going to say, no, it's not okay, but that's going to be at their discretion. And we've delegated that power to them, right? Now the constitutionality of those rules is definitely, up in the air, but as far as I know, nobody's actually challenged that. So what I would suggest is if you're planning on auditing something like that, be fully prepared to do what is necessary in order to test the constitutionality of that. Make sure that you have a lawyer on standby and things like that. That's what I would recommend. Now, it was actually tested once a while back. In 1990, the U.S. versus Coquinda, I believe is what it is, they tested the constitutionality of that because they didn't want them outside. And this was actually out on the public sidewalk where they didn't want them handing out flyers and pamphlets. And they actually won, not the people, but they said that no, if the post office says they can't do it, then they can't do it. So testing that constitutionality of recording inside of the building, it's not very likely, but we can always hope.
Can I have my property back, please?
Are you with him?
Yep.
Okay.
Call the postal inspector and call the police.
She snatched your paper from you?
Publicly, photography
No, she just
for
left.
news, advertisement, or commercial purposes. Photographs for news purposes may be taken Entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and auditorium. Exactly.
And what's your name?
Lanita Holt, I'm a union.
Okay, Louise, nice to meet you. Okay.
I think both of you need to update your self on the laws and the First Amendment.
We just asked you who you were, but you can video it.
We don't have to tell you who we are.
What you do, you on postal
This is
property.
public.
No.
This is a publicly accessible
Well,
area.
I guarantee you, when
This
the
is
law
government
enforcement come
funded.
here, it is government
Exactly.
funded, yeah.
Have you checked your poster 7, please?
So
Please.
we're gonna have you escorted out here.
Could
I'm
you
just letting you
read,
know.
By
Could you
who?
read poster 7?
Law
please?
enforcement is on their way
Right here.
Why?
because you're trespassing.
Here, can you read
Trespassing.
this?
You can't trespass anyone from public
Sir,
property.
Can you read this poster 7?
Because
sir?
you didn't.
These are the
you didn't
rules.
identify
Nobody asked
yourself.
us.
This is your
I
rules.
asked you who you were.
This is your. I don't have to tell you who I am.
Okay, well then that's in the conversation.
Why should I have to tell you my
Okay,
name?
okay. Well, you're gonna be out of here in just a couple minutes.
I thought there was no filming here. That's what I thought.
They're on their way? All right, thank you. Is the inspection service in the building? Do you know if the inspection service is in the building or not?
I thought there was no filming.
Tell them don't forget it's out of box. Tell them don't forget it's out of box. No, let them not forget it's out of box, okay?
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna stay. We're gonna put you out.
All right, let's meet the cops. First, we got Thomas Pollard. And then we also have Wagner Antoine, who's also a real estate agent as well.
Why would I have to identify myself? I'm taking pictures in public. This is a government-funded facility.
Okay, we've seen this before, man. Yeah, what are you doing? You're doing a little bit more than taking pictures. I'm gonna need a
Actually,
little
yes, I am. I'm
cooperation.
videotaping.
You
I'm
are
doing a
videotaping?
Actually, I'll let you know. I'm doing a little story on the post office here.
How they interact with the public.
Exactly. And I'm legally able to do it.
There's a
By
process
their,
for that.
by their own.
What's the process?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know who you
We don't
guys
need
are.
permission.
You're not identifying who you are.
Why would I have
We
to
asked-
identify myself?
and see,
here?
that's where we go.
If you're looking for any cooperation
If I haven't committed a crime?
man,
Law
if you're looking
enforcement
for any
says it.
cooperation from the post office, it would be very nice to do it by yourself. If you have any identification.
Not on.
So what is your name and your date of birth?
I'm not going to do it. I haven't committed a crime.
Okay, well, if I'm asking you for your identification, you're required to actually do that.
Okay, I wanted to stop right there and let you know that Illinois is in fact a stop and ID state. However, that does not mean that at any time any cop can just ask you for your name and information and you have to give it to them. They still have to have reasonable suspicion that crime is afoot.
If I have committed a crime or about to commit a crime, that's the law, sir.
That is not the law, man. It's not the law.
You want to take me to jail?
That is the law.
That is the
Are we
law.
being detained right now?
Advising
That
you
is the
right
law.
now.
That's right.
Okay, listen
That is the
first.
law.
We're advising you that you've been advised to remove yourself from the property, and if you do
Public.
not,
This is public property.
If you do not,
Public.
then that is criminal trespass.
That's right.
But it's
And that
public
is
property.
an arrestable offense.
It's criminal trespass if you break a law.
Exactly.
Management
It
has
says
this-
right there, we are allowed.
You can't just ask us to leave from public
We
property.
didn't do anything. You guys approached us.
Okay,
We didn't approach you. And because we're not
You
cooperating,
can appeal
you want to get
whatever
us
you
out of
want.
here.
We want you off the property.
For
We want
what?
you off
This
the
is a
property
public-
now.
this
What
is
law did she
public.
break?
This is public,
You're
sir.
trespassing on public property and you're
How can you
harassing.
How can you trespass on public property?
Ask anybody. She
Well,
talked
you
to
just
me.
took some
I
photos
can
and the young
she has
lady
no
said, "I don't want you to
expectation
do
of
it." No.
privacy in public, whether she likes it or not.
Officer, would you
Okay,
get
this
them
is
off?
governmental property.
Exactly.
So-
Paid by the government.
and-
They have publicly accessible areas. And there's a
We have every right to be
piece of
here.
paper right here tells us we could be there. We
That's
could
supposed to be displayed
do-
on
yeah,
post
it's supposed
offices.
to be displayed inside. And we didn't find it
Photographs
anywhere.
for news, advertising, commercial purposes.
And we-
Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and auditoriums when used for public meetings, except for prohibited by official signs.
Which there were none. We stayed in the public
Well,
area.
here's a couple things. One, you didn't identify yourself. We don't
don't
know
have
that
to.
you're part of any kind of public anything.
We don't have to. Plus, you're no authority to ask me for my ID, and I'm not
Well, but-
obligated to give it to you. He is an authority to ask,
And you
but I
can-
haven't committed a crime.
It
So
also
that's
states
how that works.
It also states that other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation. Have you gotten permission yet?
Not from public.
Okay, so at this
That doesn't
point,
trump the
we're
First
asking
Amendment.
you to remove yourself from the property because per the policy that you provided, that's what it states, and they've advised that you need to remove yourself from the property for a criminal trespass property.
From public. What was your name, sir?
Yeah. Can I get your
Officer?
badge number?
Right here.
I'm sorry,
I can't read
I can't even see it.
or see it.
It's amazing. You guys are
Can I have
asking
your
me
name and badge
to
number
It would
first?
be very
you're,
nice,
You're
ma'am.
approaching me.
It would be
Please
very
Can I get your name,
nice.
sir?
It would be very nice for you to produce identification.
Thank you, sir.
It would be nice, but I'm not going to because I haven't committed any
Okay,
crime.
so-
This is publicly accessible.
How do you want to proceed?
I want
Anyone from the public can walk
we
into
would
this
like them
place.
removed off the property.
Okay, you want to remove.
For committing what crime?
What's the crime?
And you haven't identified yourself. How do we even know that he could just be a member of the public? We don't even know who this is or this lady. We don't know who these guys are.
Actually, this parking is
Inside.
public parking,
Yes,
and that
process
parking
inside.
is employee parking.
So this part of your property here is for employees only, correct? Okay, so it's not public property, correct?
Oh, San Joaquin Valley. He's live. No, Kat, they're letting me leave. I need to get to my car, and I can't because I'm parked in a spot that I don't think I should be. So I don't want to go get my car. Me and Amanda are trying to get out of here, Todd. But we don't want to get to our car. And we were like 2 blocks away at the main post office, or at a employee part of the post office or whatever. Yeah? Look at oh, shit. Look at Pink on the way out. Bye, guys. Look, what are they leaving now? They're fucking leaving now? The motherfuckers. It's a little chilly and shit. We want to be inside. Uh-oh. Here comes somebody. Somebody that thinks that we have to listen to them. Oh, excuse you. We got both cops coming.
Don't talk to strangers.
It's the Popo. Popo saying, ma'am. Let's go talk to You're live right now on the internet. And now we're not on your property.
walking.
Stop.
Why would we need to stop? We never committed a crime.
Yes, you are being detained now. You are being detained.
Okay.
All right.
Charged.
What are we being detained for? What crime have we
Taking
committed?
photographs in the lobby you're not supposed to be in.
Against your policy.
For taking
you
photos?
Take photographs.
But we left.
Call
And
the
their
Bedford
policy.
Yeah, you
PD
guys
and the post office.
call Bedford PD, please.
Share this.
Todd,
Because we're being arrested
do
for
something.
taking pictures in a
Turn that
public
off
place.
now, put it in your
I'm
pocket,
not going to
please.
turn it off for my safety. Well, why wouldn't you guys do this over there when we were 2 blocks over there?
Yeah, we left, so...
And then you guys didn't even come in there. You waited for us to walk out?
It's Officer Craig, this is Officer Antoine and Officer Pullard. Some unidentified guys. What are being arrested for? Taking pictures.
You need permission to do that, and you have it.
Put this in your pocket.
What did you ask? You're not in the news media. You're not done right.
That's right, just don't say anything.
Being detained for further investigation.
Okay, then you don't have
We're being detained or arrested.
You guys call Bedford PD, please.
We are Bedford PD. Call.
Do you want me to take her back to where you guys are?
No.
That
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, let's just control her.
Yeah. No,
Sir, we're making first.
You guys. Want me to turn it around?
We're in the back of the squad car right now. It's Bedford Park PD and the post office.
We're handcuffed?
Being arrested for unauthorized pictures.
Oh, he said we're being detained.
Oh, okay. So we have to say our name, we got to say nothing.
Unauthorized.
That's not a crime.
Is this a crime, guys? Felipe.
He's on it, so.
What's the charge again? What did he say?
Taking unauthorized photos.
In a publicly accessible area.
You, man. What's your name?
I'm not giving it.
You're not going to give it to us.
Only if I'm being lawfully arrested.
You're being detained upon further investigation.
For what crime?
Okay, for further investigation.
Well, you can investigate.
Name a crime.
You can investigate
Name
all
a
you
crime, I'll
want.
give you my name.
I'm trying to give it to you, man.
You can investigate all you want. You don't need our names to investigate.
You're not willing to.
Unless I'm lawfully arrested, I'm not giving my name.
I'm not giving you unless you give me a crime that
Not
is
arrested.
suspected of
I know.
Being detained.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, need your name and date of birth.
Okay, well, he's kind of right. So basically, with Illinois being a stop and ID state, what happens is you have to identify yourself if you are being lawfully detained by a crime that's articulable. But with taking pictures in an unauthorized space, I wouldn't call that a lawful detention. So legally, you probably don't have to say your name. However, I am not a lawyer, so please don't take my advice. Make sure that you speak to a lawyer first.
So then you're unwilling, right?
The property is one. Because you were trespassing on their property when they asked you to leave.
We left. What are you talking about?
And then we went to the public one, and you guys
I'm just gonna
waited
remain
out there
silent.
for us?
I'm just going to remain silent.
Per the,
Yeah, we left and went to the other one.
How about
where
my
we could
lawyer?
go.
That's it. Thank you. We're remaining silent until we can talk to our lawyer.
Oh my God, Felipe. What did Felipe say?
I'm
Working on getting
Getting them cut
them
loose.
cut loose. Yeah, baby. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hemming. This is my 4th audit, and I'm
Thank you.
I'm detained in the back of a car with handcuffs
She's a pro.
with Miss Pink right now.
We got a really great video for you. Can't wait to edit that shit. Ew, I'm so ugly from the top. Katrina, I know.
Thank you. Share this. Share this, please.
Yeah, share this, guys.
Share.
Thanks, Todd. I'm surprised they let us keep my phone.
I like handcuffs, but not in this type of situation.
What you think? They'll let us go or what?
I don't know.
Look at this. Look, a camera here. Look, this is unauthorized camera here. You guys see the camera right here?
Unauthorized pictures.
Unauthorized pictures in a space that we're not. I don't know what the fuck. Stacy. What do you say?
I'm seeing you in a new angle.
That's not great angle, is it? For either one of us. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is definitely live, and I have someone on their way to come pick us up for my car.
Awesome, thank you.
What did they do? Share it?
It's James from Minnesota sharing.
Thanks, James. How did your endeavor go?
We gotta take a screenshot of this.
Do not screenshot us. What's the matter with you? It's gonna be out there forever. No. There you go. There you go. There's our handcuffs. Let's see. Can you see mine?
Yep.
It's so bogus. And it worked. I didn't give my name, and they threatened me, and I said, fuck you.
Ladies, all right? Just checking on you. You okay?
We're fine.
Yes, thank you. Oh, well, that was nice. He was checking on us.
Right, exactly. So too late.
Just trying to waste our time. I sure hope not. Fucking Irish bastard. No. I like Irish people.
That's
Oh,
good,
that's
James.
good,
Yeah.
James. Good job.
I saw you were chilling. I wish I had a mattress here.
I had a pink cow when we were chilling on your mattress. What's up, Brian? Brian, isn't your dad or wasn't your dad a cop? Are you a cop? Do you have anything? Why don't you help me and call Bedford Park and get me out of this? Christopher, we are being detained, me and Pink Camera Magic here, for taking photographs
for unlawful photography is what they said.
Unlawful photography in a place we weren't supposed to be is what he said. Unlawful photography in a place we weren't supposed to be. We were asked to leave. We did not leave. They did not arrest us. We walked 2 blocks to the main post office where we can go in there and buy stamps.
Where they said we can go.
Where they said we can go. And then that's why we went live, because they were all out there and they basically followed us. Yeah, please, if you guys can call, that would be awesome. And please, you guys, share this. Felipe, know what?
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
No.
No, Jonathan, I'm not doing a PD right now. We're doing the post office.
We were just taking pictures at this point.
Any news, Felipe?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, James, I've been watching this lady for freaking months, and she lives 2 blocks away from me.
I know we live 2 blocks away from each other. It's so funny.
Thanks, Gary.
Right, Ben?
Thanks, Felipe. Oh my God, Ben. Jesus, God.
I think this is a first. Detained, I guess. At first he said arrested, and then he said detained.
Yeah, so we're being detained right now in handcuffs. It's actually kind of fun. Because right now I
Right.
don't feel like I'm going to get arrested, but I have money to bail us out, so
Yeah, don't do that. I mean,
Be all right.
they're arrested because I'll go the night or whatever. Like, I don't want to give them any money because they'll keep it. I'd personally rather stay in jail.
why? You don't want to go to county, G. County sucks. 3 days was enough for me.
Mm.
Did I tag 29 people?
No, those are all people watching. Those
Yeah, I
aren't
know,
people you
but
tagged because everyone's been sharing it like
Oh,
on their
gotcha,
things,
gotcha,
so
yeah.
people are watching.
What's up, Lisa? I sure hope we're not arrested. I got someone coming to get us.
What, 27 live witnesses right now? 32. 30.
Thank you. James, I to look up to you, dude. I swear to God. I be watching you and David all the time, and Nomad.
I don't know.
Mr. Josh, love him. We're being detained, Lisa, in handcuffs in the back of the Popo's car.
Chitown Sue. We'll follow Pink Camera Magic too.
We are in.
Awesome. Yes.
We're in Bedford Park. Yes. Sheepdog.
Listen to the.
Yes, we're in the car.
Hey, Connor.
We didn't mean to cause problems. We walked away. Lisa, we're just being detained right now.
With handcuffs.
Yeah, in the back of the car. We left. We walked 2 blocks. We got into the other post office at the other side of it, and they all came over there and then waited for us to walk out before they did anything.
And then he said something about trespassing when we're on public.
Oh my God, this poor guy is coming. Whatever. It'll be all right.
All right, guys, so at this time, there was a lot of things happening with me and Chitown Sue when it comes to Cook County and auditing. We were going through a lot of legal issues. At the time, we were fighting this case, but then also Sue caught the case with Bonkowski in justice, and also she was dealing with Berwin, among other things as well. So she had to deal with a lot, and so they kept on violating her, and she ultimately ended up pleading, which is basically the same thing that happened with me. I kept fighting the charge, and then they kept finding ways to violate me, so I ended up doing about 3 months on house arrest, and then I spent about 2 weeks in the Cook County Jail fighting this. I'm a single parent, and it was right before Christmas, and they were talking about postponing my trial. So I feel like I had to take the plea, otherwise they were going to have me sit in the county jail over the holidays. If I could do it over again, there are a lot of things that I would do differently. The first thing that I would do is ask them first, hey, if I refuse to leave, will I be arrested? If they say yes, then I would leave and let the lawyers handle that and let the court deal with that issue. And then additionally, I would make sure that I had legal counsel on standby. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I made in this, is because it's very, very difficult finding attorneys that will take these type of cases. So hopefully you learned something. I definitely learned something throughout this whole entire ordeal. I really appreciate you sticking with me and sticking with to the end of this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day, guys. Bye.